Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is a room in Friday. I was even proudly sponsored by Everlast. I think we've all lost a few pounds in there, Ben.
Oh my God, it was so hot. I felt sorry for the fans. I had to keep coming out in between rounds, but what a night. First one we've ever done at York Hall. The atmosphere was special, and right from when Isaac Chamberlain came out, it was unbelievable. McKenna Lima just set the place alight. That was an incredible fight, and then Vidal and Caroline with two unbelievable performances as well.
Let's talk about the main man, Frazer Clarke. 10 much needed rounds.
Listen, I don't want to say it again. It'll become a meme or something, but 10 rounds, he needed it. It's just it doesn't matter how much experience he's had in the amateurs, you know, it's different, concentration, stamina, I guess, especially inside with an experienced guy like Marius Wack in your 7th fight. That's pretty impressive for me, and to do that in his 7th fight, he'll have a lot to learn, he'll have a lot to look back on, and that's what we wanted, and that's what he needs. We don't want him learning on the job, we want him learning now.
Are you happy with what Wack brought tonight onto the table?
Yeah, and he did his job, and that's what we needed, and that's what exactly. No one's ever stopped him in the first half of a fight. Only 4 people in God knows how many fights he's had have been able to stop him. Dillian White, I don't think did. Hughie Fury went the distance. So for Frazer Clarke to do it in his 7th fight was impressive, won conclusively. Yes, there were moments of concentration and perhaps stamina, but that's exactly what it is. 10 rounds in a hot York Hall like that. I said it was going to be hot, and yeah, I'm just delighted that he now has that experience under his belt.
You're going to get onto Fabio Wardley's team, make an offer?
The offer's already on the table, and it's the biggest offer that he'll receive. It's the biggest offer out there, and but he's a British champion, and I respect that. He'll make his own decision, but whether he'll fancy the fight more now that Frazer's got his experience, I don't know. Maybe it was about the timing for him and thinking he could catch Frazer early, but that fight is something that we'd like this year. We have made the offer, and it'll be up to Fabio Wardley whether it happens.
If he did accept it, what sort of time frame are we looking at? September?
We do it in September now, or we do it in December. It's up to him.
Where will that go? Wembley Arena, possibly? Is that sort of venue?
Look, I think it's a London fight. I think obviously we'd like to do it in the Midlands, but we've got a few London fight nights coming up. But again, it's one for Fabio Wardley. He might not accept it, but I do believe it's the biggest offer out there.
You say might not accept it. What gives you that feeling?
Just because it's been on the table now for a week or two, and that's all we can do. And as I say, it's way more than I think any other fight brings to it. Sorry, but let's see.
Thank you, Ben. Top man.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.